Hello, my name is Junior Henderson. I'm here with Mr. King, and let's get into these questions. So the first question is, when and where were you born?
Newark, New Jersey.
Okay. The second question is, how did your family get to Texas, and where they were before that?
Well, my family didn't live in Texas. They always lived in New Jersey.
Okay. The third question is, what do you remember about your childhood?
It was very enjoyable.
Yes, sir. Did your parents discuss race or racism with you?
Yes, it did.
Okay. What kind of inter reactions did you have with people not of your racial background?
Really, I didn't have a problem because I went to an integrated school.
Yes,
in
sir.
fact, the majority school I went to was 90% Italian.
Okay.
So I didn't have a problem.
Okay, that's real nice. What notable moment in American history sticks out most in your memory?
The Texas Southern University riot.
Can you explain more about that, sir?
I was a student here at TSU. I think it was the 68, 69, when TSU had a disturbance. The city called it a riot, but it was a disturbance by the police department, in which I lived in a Neil Hartford men dormitory.
Yes, sir.
And I think 100 and something men were taken downtown, arrested for the charge of murder. A cop got shot, and they blamed us all. But later on, they came to realize that they blamed 7 individuals instead of the 100 that were charged in the beginning.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for that. The next question, because I don't want to take up your time.
That's right.
What advice would you give any young people today?
Before you go to a university or college, you should visit the school to make sure that it's that school that you want to be at. Because many students sometimes go to schools that their parents want them to go to and not what they really want to.
Yes, sir.
So I think you should visit the school yourself first and decide on your own.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. The next question is, what made you choose Texas Southern?
Well, I've never been to a semi-black school before. I always went to white schools in the East. And I came to visit some of my friends in Dallas.
Yes, sir.
And I came to Houston. And I visited the University of Houston, and I visited Texas Southern University. And I just fell in love with Texas Southern, and so I decided to come to Texas Southern.
Okay. What did you study?
I have a bachelor's degree in political science. I have a master's in education, and I have 69 dollars on my doctorates in higher education administration.
Yes, sir. Okay. What would you identify as an important teachers, role models, or significant figures you encountered?
Teachers have to be really concerned about the students. Don't be the student's friend. Try to be a leader so that student would like to be like you.
Yes, sir. Okay. What memories stick out most? Were and there any significant moments in U.S. history that you recall experiencing while you were at TSU?
Well, the only experience I really experienced that I remember was certainly the TSU riot.
Yes, sir. Okay. Can you? I'm sorry. Describe then and that's something else. My bad. Can you cut that out of the?
Just keep going.
Okay. Do you think HBCUs are important, and if why? Can you explain it, or why not?
Yes, I think they're very important because many students cannot get into some of the major white institutions, and black institutions do have more concern. I think they have more concern about the students. You're just not a number, and many of the schools, white institutions, use our black males just for athletics, and I don't think that's right.
Yes, sir.
And many of them don't get degrees. At least if you go to a black institution, you will receive a degree.
I agree with you. Well, that's the last of my questions I have to ask. So thank you very much.
Okay.
This is Junior Henderson signing out.